What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Not Seeing the Dream. So, Josep Parker gets brutally knocked out by Joe Joyce. You know, slow Joyce does it again, man. This dude continues to find a way to win, even though he's probably the slowest puncher I've ever seen in my life, man. His punches just look like they're in slow motion. He continues to find a home for them. Josep Parker showed a lot of heart in this fight. He got knocked out with the left hook, kept taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, one of his eyes was closed. The other one was had a bunch of mounces under it. It was cut very badly. He looked like a battered and beaten man. Parker was very confident of beating Joe Joyce, up coming to the press conferences and all that. But he's proven to be wrong. And I don't think that Parker really had a game plan besides to counter Joe Joyce. Maybe fight fire with fire, but it didn't work. He came in at the heaviest of his career at 255 pounds. When I thought he should have been in the low 240s. He'd have been quicker and being able to actually counter Joyce more effectively. But, to his credit, though, he did catch Joe Joyce with some really big shots, like some good left hooks, a couple huge overhand rights where Joyce, he's just like, whatever, man. And, he just kept coming forward. Like, it's like no matter what desperate punch that Josep Parker threw, no matter how hard it had, it's like Josep Parker, my mistake, Joe Joyce was just eating him like a bag of candy. And he's like, more. Joe Joyce, he dominated this fight using his jab, going down to the body. His body work was really essential to this fight, slowing down somebody with a lot quicker hands and Parker. And he had Parker winded by the third round, man. Like, his punches were just snapping Parker's head back from the first round and on. I thought that Parker won maybe 1 or 2 rounds. Like I say, he showed a lot of heart. The first round, I thought he won that because he's able to throw a couple more punches. But, Joyce is the reason why he's called the Juggernaut, because he could take a punch and he keeps on coming. After the second round, he just kept breaking Parker down, battering Parker, like I said, hurting him multiple times. Parker, kept turning his head. I thought it was foolish, because if slow Joyce catches you, he probably will knock you out. And that proved to be right in the 11th round. Like I said, Parker, he showed a lot of heart, but I can't respect the dude for the simple fact that he ducked Deontay Wilder, like a lot of other fighters. And, to all you Parker fans, this is why you didn't want to fight Wilder. Wilder probably would have got Josep Parker out of there in probably about 3 or 4 rounds. That being said, though, this was the WBO title eliminator for Joe Joyce and Josep Parker. Joyce is now the WBO mandatory to Usyk. I don't think that Joyce can beat Wilder or Fury. I think that Fury has too much of a good head movement, and he probably outbox Joe Joyce. And Wilder would just sleep Joyce, disrespect to Joyce. Joyce definitely has a great chin, but even he admitted himself, he can't keep taking those type of blows from somebody like Dan Du Bois when he was fighting him. And Wilder is a lot harder than Du Bois. I think that Wilder would sleep Joe Joyce because, Joyce likes to come with his punches, and he gets hit a lot. That being said, though, I think he would definitely beat Usyk because Usyk, even though he beat him in amateurs, is slower now and heavier. And Usyk would have to be at a 50-pound weight disadvantage against Joe Joyce. Joyce being, 271 and Usyk being 221. It's not a good look for somebody like Usyk, who's already considered a smaller heavyweight. I think that the fight would be competitive. I think that maybe Usyk could outbox him for the first couple rounds, but I would think that Joyce, his weird enigma of hitting you, even though his punches are just like the slowest you've ever seen, is jab, which is like a rod, will give him so many problems. We already seen that when AJ was able to put some pressure on, he was able to hurt Usyk to the body. And like I said, Joe Joyce is the best body puncher at the heavyweight division. Joyce, he showed an incredible chin in this fight, taking incredible blows. Parker, he did got some power to his credit, but ultimately he couldn't keep Joyce off him due to the combination punching and arsenal that he was showing in this fight, throwing a lot of left hooks, right hooks, 1, 2, 3s. Like I said, uppercuts and left hooks and right hooks to the body. And, that jab, it was keeping Parker at bay, and all the punches that Joyce was hitting him with were just like hurting him badly, making him back up and get into the corners, where we seen that Joyce was able to exploit that even more. And, dominant performance from Joe Joyce. I definitely can't wait to see what the future holds for him. But this is Not Seeing the Dream. Rocking his next says asleep. I'll holler at you with another one. Peace.